Should it stay or should it go now? Yeah, I'm not singing today, but that's what we're going to talk about on Q&A Sunday today. Stick around. Hey everyone, I'm Rich Dallas with Berkshire Hathaway, the Dallas-Fincham team, and on today's episode of Q&A Sunday, we're going to talk about should it stay or should it go? This is part one of a two-part series. So today we're going to talk briefly about two topics that came up this week in our discussions on the team, and the first one is a garden. This one blew my mind. I had no idea about this. But if we sell a house that has a garden, the seller actually has the right to come back and harvest that garden once it comes to fruition. Like I said, that blew my mind. I had no idea. Would have never even thought about that. But if there is a garden in the house, in the ground, now obviously if it's a potted tomato plant, you can take that with you. But if it is a legit garden, like my buddy Jeff and his wife Chrissy, they have the most amazing garden. If they were to sell their house today, they could come back and still get all the peppers, the cucumbers, the lettuce, the tomatoes, everything that they have. And I had no idea. So I'm sure a lot of you probably don't know that either. So I wanted to share that little tidbit with you. The second one we want to talk about is propane tanks and oil tanks. Now, on our team this week, it actually came up as a propane tank issue, but it's the same thing for an oil tank. A propane tank or an oil tank that has fuel left in it, as of the closing, that fuel belongs to the buyer. The seller cannot come back and siphon it out and do whatever they want with it. That becomes the buyer's property. Unless there's a previously agreed statement in the agreement or it's excluded, that becomes the buyer's property. So those were two super quick, should it stay or should it go items from the agreement of sale. The garden, the seller has the right to come back and harvest. The propane tank, the seller does not have the right to come back and harvest that fuel. That becomes the buyer's. So we have one example where it stays with the seller and one example where it goes to the buyer. Now next week, we are going to come at you with a bunch of things that are in the agreement that a lot of people don't realize stay with the house and sometimes try to just pick it up and take it, and that is not the case. So again, stay tuned or tune in next week for episode 2 of this two-part series for should it stay or should it go now? All right, happy Sunday. Hope you have a great day. I look forward to talking to you soon. If you have an question you want to see on a future episode, put it in the link below. Text me, call me, email somebody on the team, do whatever you got to do. My number is 412-965-6387. Take care.